Remnant. The first followers of Yahusha were not called Christians. They were known as Haderek, the Way. This is written in Ma'aseh, Acts chapter 9 verse 2, and again in Ma'aseh, Acts chapter 19 verse 9, and in Ma'aseh, Acts chapter 24 verse 2-14. They kept Torah. They honored the Sabbath. They proclaimed the name of Yahuwah, with Yahusha HaMashiach as the Anointed One. It was only later, in Antioch, that outsiders first called them Christians. This is written in Ma'aseh, Acts chapter 11 verse 26. The word comes from the Greek Christos, a translation of Mashiach. The believers themselves did not use this title. They called themselves the Way. By the 2nd century, assemblies in Rome, Antioch, and Alexandria began to drift away from Torah. Teachers like Ignatius and Justin Martyr declared that the Sabbath and Yahweh's feasts no longer applied. The foundation of Rome's religion was already being laid. Then, in the year 325, Emperor Constantine gathered bishops at the Council of Nicaea to unify his empire. What emerged was not the way of Yahusha, but a state religion, a mixture of Greek, Roman, and pagan customs clothed in new language. To enter Constantine's new religion, Hebrew covenant practices had to be renounced. Records from this era preserve an oath that declared, "I renounce all customs of the Hebrews, their Sabbaths, their feasts, their new moons, their prayers, their sanctifications. If I turn back, let the curses of Cain and the leprosy of Gehazi cling to me. Let my soul be given to Satan and the devils." This was not the call of Yahusha. This was the voice of Rome, a law that forced men to deny Yahuwah's covenant in order to join Constantine's new religion. And the names were changed. No longer Yahusha, meaning Yahuwah is salvation, but Jesus Christos, later Jesus Christus, and finally Jesus Christ. No longer Yahuwah, revealed more than 6,000 times in Scripture, but Kyrios, Dominus, and in English, simply Lord. The prophet Daniel, chapter 7 verse 25, foretold of a power that would think to change times and laws. This is exactly what happened. In the year 365, the Council of Laodicea decreed, "Christians must not rest on the Sabbath, but shall honor instead the Lord's Day. If any are found resting on the Sabbath, let them be cursed." And in 380, Emperor Theodosius declared that Roman Christianity was the only legal religion of the empire. From this point it became known as the Catholic Church, centered in Rome. Later, it split with Orthodoxy in the year 1054 and birthed Protestantism in the 1500s. But all trace back to Constantine's system, not to Yahusha's way. Constantine's project was never about covenant. It was about control. He merged sun worship with the faith of the scriptures. Sunday replaced Shabbat. Easter replaced Pekash. Saturnalia, the Roman festival of the sun, was rebranded as the Messiah's birthday. And all who clung to Torah and to the true name of Yahuwah were outlawed, hunted, and silenced. Yet Yahusha said, "Do not think I came to destroy the Torah or the prophets. I did not come to destroy but to complete. For truly I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not one jot or tittle will pass from the Torah." This is written in Matityahu, Matthew chapter 5 verses 17 and 18. "Heaven and earth remain, so does his covenant." The prophet Yirmiyahu, Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16 says, "Stand in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls." This is why the remnant rises, not to follow the creed of Rome, but to return to the covenant of Yahuwah, his Torah, his Sabbath, his feasts, his true name, and the way of Yahusha HaMashiach. Visit our website hniy.org to access our Telegram research community. The choice is before you. Will you follow the system of Constantine or the covenant of Yahuwah? Choose this day whom you will serve. Follow, like, and share for more truth.